Okay, those of you that subscribe to my channel know I've done a lot of flashlight reviews. I'm a big fan of high quality flashlights, and here's one of the best that I've ever seen. This ThruNite, it uses the 18650 batteries, which if you're a pro, you know that that's the flashlight battery that you want. Those batteries are awesome. They last a long time. They have a lot of recharges in them if you get a high quality one, and the power they put out is awesome for the size. So 18650 is a great choice for a working flashlight, an everyday work light, I call these. This isn't necessarily the light that I would carry in my pocket all the time. This is my work light. This is the light I'd have strapped on my side or near my toolbox and work with all the time, because it's a little bit bulkier than your typical EDC light. But some people do EDC a work light like this. If you use a flashlight a lot, then obviously you're going to need something like this to EDC. So you can see it comes with everything you need. This particular kit comes with a charger, comes with a battery. It even has a pouch for a carry pouch for the charger. Never seen that before. But you can see it's a typical high quality aluminum light, and I've also done durability tests on these lights, and I'm going to do some extensive testing on this light. This is a first look video right here, but I'm going to be doing some more testing. But my initial impressions are this is a fantastic light for the money, and if you want an everyday work light that will put up with abuse and just put out great light all the time, that has a fantastic interface. You're going to see here in a moment, I'm going to run through the interface that this has, and it's just a really easy to use, intuitive interface. It has a tail switch which you use to just turn the light on, and then it has a forward switch that you use to cycle through the modes. And if you just double click it, it'll go right to the high mode. If you hold it down, it goes into the strobe mode. And then if you just do single clicks, it cycles through the modes. And then when you turn it on, it remembers the mode that you were in previously, which I really like that feature. So you can see here, here's the charger. I'm going to plug it in with my RAV power unit, which I always have at least one of these handy laying around, these portable charging units, if you will, that put out USB power. And I'm plugging it in. I'm just deciding which plug to plug it into on the charger. So I'm going to plug it into the high power one. And then you can see that it cycles, and then the charge light comes on, and then it just charges it up. So this will charge off of any typical, I think it's a micro USB, you know, the typical USBs that charge Android phones and a whole bunch of other types of things charge with these. Some of my cameras charge with these. So you've always got these cables handy, and you've always got this kind of power handy. So if you have this little charger handy, then you can charge your battery for your flashlight. And you see the clip just clips right on there. It's a nice sturdy clip. If you want to use a pocket clip instead of using the pouch to carry it, this clip will get the job done. And it unscrews from the middle there, you can see there, and has nice threads. And then you're going to see I'm going to put the battery in here in a moment and get this thing fired up, and then we'll cycle through the modes. And I really do like the way the modes work. And by the way, this flashlight will tail stand, so and it's got pretty good tension when you're putting that battery in there, by the way. So I can tell that it's going to keep a good connection, and it's very solid once you get this thing together. It doesn't jiggle or anything like that, the battery inside. So you can see here, I'm just cycling through the different modes, and this thing really does put out some light on the high mode. I don't know how or why you'd ever need more light than what this thing puts out. And you can check the specs. I'll put a link on the a buy link here, and you can go in and check the specs on how bright it is. But trust me, it's bright when it's on the brightest. And this thing has long run times in all the modes. It's just a workhorse of a light. I mean, this is what I would call your daily work light. If you're a mechanic or somebody that just needs a durable light around, this would be the light you would grab and use for just about any purpose. I mean, you're not going to break this thing. I did some durability tests on these lights, and I dropped a ThruNite off of a 3rd-story balcony onto hard clay, Maryland clay. Did it twice. And we also drove over it with a Subaru twice, and it didn't phase it. I'll put a link to that video in here as well. But you can see this is just a high quality, well-made light for an affordable price. ThruNite brings these in at affordable prices. I don't know how they do it, but they do, and they maintain their quality. I think they're a high volume operation. I think that's how they do it. But you can see it's got a really nice reflector in there. I don't know, I just can't say enough about these lights. These folks are doing some great work. The pouch is well made as well, and it's a slip through. It's not a Velcro, so it's stitched on either side, so that thing's not going to come loose if you thread that through your belt. It isn't going anywhere. It also has a nice strong clip there on the top, a plastic clip that you can clip it to something, so, and that's not going to go anywhere if you clip it that way. So nice all-around work light. So let me know what work light you carry, and please subscribe to my channel.